So how can you manage your anger as a father? So I'll leave this for Counselor Tony to take us through.
So thank you very much, fathers out there. I want to take this opportunity to wish our fathers a happy Father's Day in advance.
Thank you.
Because I know we've been waiting for this from our children, even from our wives, from people that one way or the other we have stretched that fatherly kindness or gesture to, and we've not received it yet. I want to assure you that you're on those people's mind. And I also take this opportunity to also wish you Father's Day in advance.
Thank you.
So from where we left off last week, we tried to look at dealing with anger or managing anger. We tried to point at just 3 techniques to help in managing anger. We said 1, you should express your anger. In other words, you should be assertive about it. Being assertive about it doesn't mean you should be rude, but you should be considerate. You might be right in your way or in your action. That doesn't mean you should scream. It doesn't mean you should shout. It doesn't mean you should frown. You have to talk about it. And you shouldn't talk about it in the heat of the moment. You talk about it while the tensions are down. And then we also mention suppress, to suppress the anger. We are not saying that you shouldn't talk about it or you shouldn't get angry, but try as much as possible to hold yourself. In fact, control it.
That's the word.
Yes, control it, master it, rule over your spirit, rule over that tendency of becoming more radical or more aggressive.
Sure.
So you may have to talk to yourself. Calm down. Calm down. And that brought us to the number 3. That's the 3rd technique to use. To calm down.
All right.
Calm.
Don't
down.
Be a monster.
So today, as we are heading towards Father's Day, it is important for us to at least touch on one aspect of anger when it comes to fathers.
Fathers, okay.
You know, these are fathers who leave the house, they get to work, they meet their colleagues, they chat with them, they have all the Bayern Munich, Chelsea, all the fans conversation with them. They meet the other ladies and they are like, wow, you look good today, and all that. They are so happy when they go outside or when they get outside. But when they come inside, then they change. They change. They are angry over everything, right from the door to the window, right from the gate to bedroom. They just get angry because everything in the house is actually irritating them. Greeting their wife, try to relate with their wives as they did to the other ladies in the house. At the workplace. Is different. Fathers. Fathers. You see, we're saying that anger is an emotional emotion characterized by antagonism towards someone or something you feel has deliberately offended or wronged you.
Okay.
So you have that tendency of acting bad,
Okay.
or in fact, acting. When I say acting, fathers understand what I mean.
Be man enough.
You know, they frown.
Yeah.
The children quail in. Mother is quiet. The whole house goes into, let me use the word hibernation.
You feel the aggression.
Yes, even though father hasn't spoken, everybody looks at that. Look at daddy's face, and they're like, "It's not going well. It's not going well."
Sure. Sure.
Today, it's about money. Tomorrow, it's about bills. You understand what I'm talking about? Another time, delay in salary. You know, a lot of things make fathers angry.
Pressure from work.
From outside, from the family. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Pressure. Just when man wake up from bed, even when you are sleeping, you are planning.
Yeah.
You are planning on something.
The next day, what's going to happen?
You understand? So fathers, in fact, I agree. I support you getting angry, but it shouldn't be too much to take you away from your children.
Okay.
And take you away from all the nice investments and visions that you have for the family.
Okay.
It's very, very important.
Sure.
So you need to, as a father, control your anger. Remember those three techniques we spoke about.
Yeah.
It's important for all fathers, so that at least you can live. Remember the other day, last week, I said we must live to see another day.
Exactly.
And anger can, end your life or cut your life short. And you render your children fatherless.
And it's true. I think most people are just existing. They are failing to live because they sleep, wake up. They don't care about whatever is happening around them. And most fathers, I think, call in when the pressure is too much, and when they get home, they vent everything on the family. But outside, people see them as angels.
Yes. They are seen to be strong men. Yeah, they are seen to be strong men. Meanwhile, inside or within the house, the children will be able to define best what daddy is. You understand? They are good at church if they are pastors. They are good at church if they are youth leaders. They are good at church if if they hold any position in church. They are seen to be heroes.
Yeah.
But they get to the house and their weakness is being displayed through anger.
Sure.
Father, I said that father's anger is like a raging sea. Father's anger can send the whole house into confusion. Father's anger can make you or unmake you. I'm telling you, there are a lot of young people who are struggling, and same fathers who are also struggling as a result of their father's anger. Because when you get angry and you don't control your words, you throw words out. You say anything.
You can't take it back.
And you can't take it back. When you get angry as a father, it's a serious thing. I'm telling you, it's okay to get angry. Because you can't always bottle your anger as a father. No, you can't. Because the day you vest it, in fact, but you need to control it.
Comes like a tsunami.
You get angry, you say something, and your children are like, can daddy say this? Can daddy say this? It's serious. So father's anger can make or unmake you.
Wow.
Father's anger, okay, can determine one's destiny or future. I'm telling you, father's anger. So, fathers out there, know how powerful your anger is. How your anger can control the house negatively. How your anger can destroy the destiny of those children that you have given birth to. How your anger can turn the destiny of that beautiful marriage. How your anger can destroy your own plans and visions. How how your anger can display how vulnerable you are.
And most times when you're angry, you don't think about what you're saying.
Yes.
So things that you perceive as secrets, you just let them out loosely. and you just let everything be.
So calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down. Talk to yourself. Comport yourself. Comport yourself. Tony, comport yourself. Comport yourself. Comport yourself. Give yourself some time. Give yourself some time.
Sure.
You may walk away. It is okay. You may choose to lose that argument because whatever you say you cannot take back.
Wow.
Today, a lot of young people are struggling. They can't get enough to even support their own fathers because their own fathers get angry and said worse at them. See, anger and that of a father. Let me tell you something. You know, human beings are made up of cells. And one of the cells that swims on its own is the sperm. And it's men who release sperm.
Yeah.
And this sperm has life to bring another life into being. So see how powerful a father is. So it is fathers who give life. The egg does not give life. The egg from the woman's ovaries does not give life. So, Father, be mindful. About 300 million to 400 million sperms was sent out into bringing another generation.
Wow.
And that generation, whether one or two, they will not all look the same. But your sperm has what it takes to form characters like yourself. So you don't just talk. Don't just speak because you are angry. Don't get angry and begin to speak and begin to curse and begin to insult and begin to turn the destiny of your children. Because you yourself, you are struggling by reason of your dad saying something. Why do you also have to say something?
Words work. They do work.
You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's very, very important. Father, anytime you woke up in the morning, you know the medicine or the pill to take. a pill called patience,
Patience.
a pill called tolerance, a pill called wisdom. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Let me share this with you. I believe that in the next 10 years, I started making this statement 5 years ago. So in the next 10 years, adding up to 15 years, listen, Father's Day will be well celebrated.
Amen. That would be good too.
I'm telling you, you know why? You know why? But from my observation, I've realized fathers who go to the maternity ward, who go to the immunization centers, who go with their wives and children to the hospital. They carry their children on their shoulders. Unlike years ago. Today,
yeah,
fathers are very much concerned. And anytime I see children with their fathers, I tell them, remember what daddy is doing for you. So that when the time comes and you need to also do, please do.
Sure.
Daddy should have many appointments, but for your sake. For your sake.
Yeah.
So I tell children, when I see them with their dads playing on their shoulders, holding hands, walking to the mall, walking on the street, I tell them, remember.
Remember this.
Remember this day. Today you are sick. Your dad is taking you to the hospital. A time is going to come, daddy will not be that strong. And it will be your turn to also do same for your father. In recent times, it's as if fathers should beg for Father's Day. No, don't beg. Don't beg. Don't beg. You don't need to beg. Let your actions do the works. You understand what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Let your actions do the work. Let your actions, in fact, change the motives. Change the star. The thinking of your children, of your family. It's very, very important.
Yeah.
Listen, I am saying that 15 years
15 years
to come, Father's Day will be well celebrated.
Wow.
We will not do the tie and the belt again. This time around, we will also be taken to the spa. Yes, fathers will also be taken to the spa. Fathers will also be taken to the salon. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Fathers will also be taken to the they have these wonderful,
those nice places.
yeah.
Anyways, when Mother's Day is coming, you see how
I don't want.
you don't even
I don't want to talk about Mother's Day today. I am on the fathers,
fathers.
and I'm saying that your anger is destroying so many things. Your anger is destroying the family. Your anger is changing the destiny of your children. And it will make you vulnerable time to come. Bless your children.
Very important.
Be positive about their actions. Praise them. You got so many things wrong. Should your children also get it wrong? Your father did not get it right. Should you also not get it right? No. Learn.
You know that I want us to pick this comment from Frank. Frank is saying, I go for a walk anytime I get angry. But the more I walk, the more the anger escalates. And I don't know. This question from this comment from Frank. He says, whenever he gets angry, he want to take a walk, and that is to suppress the anger. But the more he walks, the more the anger escalates.
Yes. So this is what I want to advise him do. He should be assertive about it.
Okay.
Or else one of these days he will go for walk and collapse. Because as he bottles it. In fact, let me tell you something. There are people who sit in a car. They drive in a car, and you see them frown. Nobody is by them, and nobody is with them in the car. But they frown. They frown. I don't know whether you've experienced this before. When someone makes you angry, and you're alone, and the thought of that anger gets to you, you frown.
Yeah.
You frown until you at a point ask yourself, oh. You understand?
Yeah.
So, Frank, I think the bottling, the isolation, the walking is not doing you any good. Okay. It may do someone good because the person will walk around, look at buildings, look at people walking around, look at new things, and the mind goes off the anger. But for you, you walk alone, and your concentration is still on the anger. So I think whoever makes you angry, relax, meet the person, and talk about it.
Okay.
Be sincere about what you are talking about.
Okay.
Don't get emotional. Try as much as possible to put your spirit under control.
Wow.
Master your thoughts, control your words, control your thoughts, and talk about it.
Talk about it. All right. So if you're going through any situation like this and you've tried one way, it's not working, find another way. So be calm, try and control yourself. As Counselor said, it's good to talk about it. Yeah. Whatever happens, words are what you use to even initiate any other process that you use to calm it. So
exactly.
Talk about it.
So, Frank, we can use knife, we can use weapons. and you need to help yourself.
Sure.
Because the one who made you angry is walking about free.
Most times they are not even aware.
Yes, like we said the other day.
Yeah.
We have different personalities with different traits.
Some are aware, they don't care.
So you know those people. Last time we said avoid things that makes you angry.
Sure.
Therefore, you can also avoid people
them.
who makes you angry.
Sure.
People who make you angry, avoid them. Define your relationship with them. Define your limits with them. Define your boundaries with them. Don't hate them.
Sure.
Don't avoid them like Yabeka si yayaka. No, that's not what we are talking about. Define your relationship with them.
Very important.
So you can live long and live another day.
Very important.
Very
important.
I was saying that fathers with anger destroy the destiny of their children, destroy the destiny of their marriage, destroy the destiny of the family, destroy the destiny of their own visions and aspirations.
Sure.
Look at one of these. Look at this. A father told me, he said, Tony, I am afraid. And this is an elderly man, you know, who has lived for a long time. And this was his fears. The way my children are, if I am no more, if I am no more, all the things that I have done, all that I have toiled for, they will destroy them.
Wow.
He spoke Ghana. I'm back pattern here. I'm back pattern here. I'm back pattern here. Then I asked him, is none of your children like you? You understand?
Yeah.
I asked him, do you mean none of your children think like you? And how old are they? Around this time, calculatively, I can say that his last born should be around 25.
Oh.
And we are talking about a man with 4 children.
4 children.
And he answered, the one who is like me is a girl. You understand?
Yeah.
She's now a mother, married with
Children.
her own family. So her her concentration is not too much on what I have done.
Yeah.
You see our father's fear also.
Yeah.
A father who had worked all his life, believing that all that he has built will not go down the drain. So you see that a father like this, anytime he sees the children, he has sorrow.
Yeah.
He will get angry for nothing. All because these children can't see the value of what he has done.
He has done. Yeah.
And he is walking about with this bitterness. So I kind of reassured him that you have no fears. Whatever they are your children.
Sure.
And you have what it takes to bring them back to track. So a father like this, on Father's Day, may only have the daughter coming around to say,
Happy Father's Day. Oh God.
You understand?
And is very important. You know, that at times most of the fathers behave in such ways, in say anger, they push their anger on children. But if you're not too critical, you say they do that for no reason. But they might have reasons because they are rational beings. And some of these things are part. Fears. As a bregu.
You know, fathers have so much anger in them because they don't talk about too many things.
Because
and these are children who will say that father's anger means nothing. Father's anger cannot affect me. To hell with father's anger. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they walk about struggling, living from hand to mouth, hand to mouth, hand to mouth every day. They go, they struggle, all they get is hand to mouth. And how their fathers wish they bring them together. We have fathers like that. And we have fathers who don't really care. Whatever you want to do with your life, do.
Go ahead.
But we have fathers who have this bitterness in their hearts. And they wish something can change. But I want to trust God with you that something can change.
Something would definitely change.
You can't have all of them messed.
Wow. Something would definitely change. Yeah, something would change. Yeah. Yeah.
See, children should stop deceiving themselves. Because father's anger is a serious thing. Don't make your fathers angry. Don't make your father angry. As much as possible, do things that will attract father's blessing. Because the more you make this man angry, the more his BP rises. One of these days, he will go into shock and he may recover with stroke. Our mothers should also try as much as possible to help the children see the good side of our fathers. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Our mothers should also help. They should also do we the fathers a favor. They should do the fathers a favor.
Oh, God.
And fun to have not their two. And fun boho not their bo. And you see, it's as if all the time daddy is angry.
Yeah.
As if all the time the lion is in the house. The lion has come. No. Fathers are not lions.
Yeah.
They are not caricatures. They are nice people. They understand our pains. They understand our worries. They go out, make money, come and put it on table for mommy to share for you. When some of these things are not revealed to the children, it makes the fathers angry. Praise the fathers in front of the children.
Has this ever happened to you that you buy something for a child and you ask who bought it for you, say mom?
Oh, God.
Because mom handed it over to the child, so it's mom. It's very important, but then as we say, you know, this whole topic is so broad that we cannot really exhaust any subtopic we pick from this anger management. And so our time is up.
Oh.
But then I'll let you wrap up, but then I want to pick some few comments. And Ahuse says, father's anger is dangerous. And then we've taken this already from Frank. He says, I go for a walk anytime I get angry. But the more I walk, the more the anger escalates. So Frank, as Counselor said, choose another option to deal with this. Be calm, and then be assertive. Talk about it, and you'll get over it, because the way you want to handle it might not be good for you. April Andrew says, anger is destroying families. And then he says again, thank you, Counselor. Luca Morgan says, talk to the fathers. God bless you, team. And then he says, Frank, that is a great strategy. Okay, he's responding to Frank. And then Tyler Aaron says, fathers are special. we pray for grace. Thank you, counselor. And then we have Frank says, father's anger at times serves as the bitter medicine for the family. Anger is not all that bad. Okay. So these are some few comments that we've had. And okay, so on Facebook we have Emmanuel Atinyo. He says, fatherhood is a pride. Fatherhood is a pride. Yeah, so if you're not joining us, this is a time with the counselor, and I have Counselor Tony here in the studios with me. And today we're talking about father's anger. Father's anger. Okay, we're still in the series of anger management, how you can manage your anger. And today we're talking about how you can manage your anger as a father. And so, Counselor, I want you to conclude on this for us. And I think next week we'll have to continue still on anger management. It might not be on fathers, but then we still need to deal with anger management. Yeah.
Father. Father Jacob called the children, 12 of them, and started blessing them. Genesis 49. And, you know, well, I'm just wrapping up.
Oh, okay.
It's as if he cursed some. He blessed some. He changed some's destiny. And he determined others' destiny.
Wow.
Father Jacob, you have what it takes to make and unmake your children's destiny.
Wow.
Because they carry your genes. Do yourself some favor. Forgive your children.
Forgive.
Begin to bless them this time around. Make a deliberate effort. You've never hugged them before. Hug them. You've never called them before. Call them. You don't even know their school. Please go and know there.
Wow.
Change their perceptions about you. Because you may not live this strong all the time. One of these days, your strength will not be yours. Wow. And you need these children around you. Do yourself some favor. Children, forgive your fathers. Love them because they carry a blessing that no other father can give you but them. Someone will say, oh, I have a spiritual father. Sorry, I think we will leave that one for another day. Because, listen to me, my brother. It was a father who cursed the son. Before a spiritual father came
in
to change it.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
It shows how powerful a father is. In other words, a father can bless you even than your spiritual. I don't know where the word spiritual father is coming from. You understand? I don't know where it is in scriptures. Spiritual father. What I heard Paul say, that we associate our children in the Lord with is my children in the Lord. My child whom I have begotten in the Lord. That is what I know.
Mentorship.
You understand? Timothy, Titus. So he called them my children in the Lord. So I don't know where the spiritual father, but let's leave that one for another day. I don't want to change anybody's theology.
Sure.
But all I'm trying to say is that Father, your father has what it takes to bless you and he has what it takes to change your destiny. So love him.
Love him.
Make a deliberate effort to love your father, to reconcile the relationship, so that that blessing hidden with him will be released into your life, so you can live and live another day.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right. So, so that this is so deep, and it is so powerful that if we don't take care, we will do the next edition in this one.
Live on Penny Radio, your number one online Christian radio station. Penny Radio, hope for the...
All right, so it has been a time with the counselor, and today we looked at father's anger. So I want to say a very big thank you to each and everyone who tuned in today. For those who watched us on Facebook and on YouTube, we say thank you. God bless you. Thank you, Counselor Tony, for such an insightful message. So fathers out there, a happy Father's Day to you in advance. So we meet same time next week, 7 p.m. on a time with the counselor. But don't forget, tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. we'll bring you live worship with Ben Cranton. 7:30 a.m. live on Penny Radio. He'll be live on Facebook, on YouTube, and also on our website, PenyGH.com. So God bless all of you. Have a good night.